So John, we're going into a top of the table clash this weekend against Airdrie. Looking at our opponents first, they've put a hugely impressive run together, haven't they?
Yeah, they have, yeah. Ian Murray, Colin Cameron got to take a lot of credit. Their team's flying at the moment, 6 straight wins. Yeah, but we've got a good record against Airdrie, so no worried about it, you know. It's up to us to go and show what we can do. We're the home team. Obviously it's a top of the table clash by 5 o'clock on Saturday night. You know, everything could change. Top four are playing each other, I think. So, you know, it's a big weekend, and you know, after that there'll be another big weekend, and so, you know, we obviously focus on this, but what I'm trying to say is they're all big weekends, you know, they're all big games, and this is just the next one. Last week was a big week, and you know, we managed to go and show a great mentality up in Montrose, and we'll need to be strong mentally and physically, and we'll need to play some good football on Saturday to come out on top. They're flying, they're scoring goals, the front three are scoring goals, so we need to be aware of that, you know. They've got a direct style with regards to long throws, set plays. They've had a number of goals recently from these instances, and so we need to guard against that. But we've also got to play our game and get our game and get them worried about us as well.
It's got the makings of a potentially cracking match. You know, they're good on the road. We're very good at home. We ground out the win at Montrose and got that deserved win. You know, potentially it could be intense stuff, as other folk were saying.
Yeah, it could well be. It could well be if both teams are hell bent on attacking. You know, then certainly, yeah, it could be. You know, we're at this stage in December where the weather can play a part. You know, so we need to be ready for everything. But we want to obviously implement our game onto Airdrie. You know, getting behind their defence, make it difficult for them. We're keeping clean sheets at the moment, and we're winning games. We've got to try and get back to having a bigger control in the game and trying to get, you know, more goals than what we've been scoring of late. But you know, there's goals in the team, and they're coming from all areas. And so, you know, like last Saturday, you know, Brad popping up with that goal, his third goal of the season, and so we have a number of players who can score. So we want to be at it and being right in their face and make it very difficult for them.
You mentioned clean sheets there. We did without Stephen Anderson in the second half up at Links Park after he left the field with an injury. What's the overall prognosis on him and any other injury news?
He has a hip flexor tear, and so he'll be out for a few weeks. Certainly won't make Saturday. But you're right, you know, even in the situation where Stephen had to go off at half time, the other lads dealt well with the threat that Montrose set, and came out with a clean sheet, which was so vital, important. And of course, a clean sheet on Saturday would give us a great chance to win the football match. So we certainly need to be trying to do that. Young Kieran Bowie was ill last week, as was Lewis Allen. They're both back available for the weekend. So, you know, it's just par for the course, you know. You lose some, you get some back. We never ever get everyone together at the same time. And, you know, it's frustrating. You know, it's frustrating because I look at Airdrie in the last 6 games, and they managed to keep the same team on 4 occasions out of these 6. The starting 11 has been the same, and only one change in the other 2 games. So, you know, it's no rocket science. You can look over league tables going back, and 9 times out of 10 when you've got your strongest 11 available is when you get your best results. And certainly Airdrie are in that situation now. They're not having to chop and change because of illnesses, injuries, suspensions, what have you. You know, they've got their same team out virtually every week, and from that point of view, we're not expecting any surprises at the weekend. We probably know exactly what they're going to do, but you need to combat that, and you need to exploit situations as well.
Sticking with the subject and going back a wee bit to returning players, Mikey Miller's missed a handful of games, and Joao Victoria's getting his way back. You know, is Mikey Miller any closer?
Unfortunately, I thought he was, but you know, we're probably still looking at 2 or 3 weeks. Unfortunately, you know, I thought he was. He's been running. Reagan's been running, but unfortunately, they both need to build the strength back up in their knees and rehabilitate properly. So it's frustrating. It really is frustrating, the number of players that we have out. You know. So anyway, it's been the case all season, and we just have to get on with it type thing, and that's exactly what we'll do.
Finally, something we mentioned last week. After today, after Saturday, we play the rest of the top 6 over the next 4 weeks. We always take one game at a time, but the next 3-4 weeks will give a good picture of where our ambitions lie.
Well, our ambitions, obviously, ambitions are a different thing. Our ambition's great, our ambition's high. Reality is that we need to go and do the business, and what I'm saying there is that it would be nice if we had everyone available and then we'd be a lot stronger. So we're battling away on the injury front and trying to keep up there, because it's not about, you've got to try and accumulate as many points as you can get to be in the hunt at the end when it gets to the business end of the table the season, and that's exactly what we're doing, because there's no doubt in my mind, if we can get everyone back, or very, very close, we're not getting Louis Vaughan back, if we can get everyone else back, then it'll give us a great opportunity to kick on in the second half of the season. So we just got to hang in there, and everyone's doing really, really well, mentally really strong. That mentality that maybe was a little bit of weakness is very strong. If it wasn't strong, we wouldn't have won these games recently. So the mentality is great. The boys are working their socks off and they're giving everything. So we take that into the next game, and we can only take one game at a time. Every game is a big game. There's absolutely no easy games in this league, and there's no easy games for the other teams as well. With the greatest respect, we played Peterhead there, and Peterhead played really, really well against us, and then we played Forfar, and then at the weekend, you maybe thought Peterhead would beat Forfar, now you go Forfar beat Peterhead. These things, just giving a description of how this league is. It's a very, very tight league when anyone can beat the other team on any given day. So we've got to make sure that we're continuing to pick up results, keep up there until we can get everyone back, and then have a really, really, strong second half of the season.
And a very final question, and I'll let you away. We're expecting a decent number through from Airdrie, top of the table, they're going well, and our fans will be up for top against second. It'd be good to play in front of a nice noisy crowd again.
Yeah, well, hopefully that's the case. Airdrie are the type of club who, if they're doing well, they could bring a good travelling support, probably more than what they've done in last season, for example, and that's good from their point of view. Hopefully we get the same type of backing as we have been getting. The young team have been trying their best to create an atmosphere, and I would like to thank the young team for trying to do that. It's the last game on a Tuesday night. It was a freezing cold Tuesday night. Wasn't the greatest night. It continued to rain the whole game, and the young team tried their utmost to try and create an atmosphere and get right behind the team. So I'd like to thank the young team. We need you doing that. We need more of you doing it. If it can help the team enormously. But even that night, you would have to thank everyone for turning up that night, because it'd be very easy to sit and watch a Champions League game. So everyone deserved a pat on the back for coming out and watching that Forfar game. So we don't know what the weather's going to be like on Saturday, but I'm sure everyone will be behind us.
Great, thanks for that, John. Good luck.
Thank you.